Who is the most loved hero ever? Okay, well, this is going to be a long answer, and it's not going to be Spider-Man. It's not going to be Batman. It's not even going to be Iron Man. It's probably going to be Superman, first of all, because when you think of the golden standard of superheroes and how many heroes got like a remake and a twist to it, when you think of like Homelander, uh, what's his name from Invincible, the Viltrumite. Yeah, when you think of those characters, you think of Superman. He's like the golden standard of superheroes when you break it down. Even Goku had his origin rewritten as a child coming from another planet going to Earth because of Superman. And when you think of the golden standard of superheroes, you think of someone pure-hearted, very responsible, very morally obligated, a person with super strength and an open heart. You know, basically, Superman basically laid out the golden standard for what Spider-Man would become and what who else for what Goku would become and all these other superheroes. There is no Spider-Man, Goku, and I would say Flash without Superman. Like he's literally like the template when it comes to super speed, super strength, heat ray vision, frosty breath, and invulnerability. You know, only weakness being kryptonite. And you know how many remakes they did of Superman? You know how many Superman versions there are out there of just him being an evil villain? Because he's such like he's. I know people don't like him because he don't really have. People say he don't have personality, but I think he has a lot of personality. If you ever read Superman All Star, you will know what I'm talking about. But in my honest opinion, the only reason people don't like him is because I guess they see him as a Boy Scout. When I don't see him as a Boy Scout. There's been plenty of instances, especially in the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, where he went against the government and he didn't really follow orders. He acknowledges the fact that he's from another planet, but Clark really sees himself as an Earthling who just happened to be blessed with powers, not as a conqueror or as a someone who's a god on Earth. Even though technically he is a god on Earth, he don't see himself as a god. He sees himself as a normal, everyday human who just happened to be blessed with super strength and speed. You know, and that's one of the things that make him very uh, lovable and likable. And most people won't acknowledge the fact that he's like the golden standard for superheroes, and acknowledge the fact that some of your favorite characters get their character traits from Superman. But overall, I think, yeah, he's most definitely like the American sweetheart, the American superhero. He's like the McDonald's of superheroes. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that.